are going to go ahead and get started. So I'll turn it over to Dr. Qualls, and then we'll have some of our current EIC students share a little about the EIC to you guys.
Hello and welcome, guys. Welcome to the Entrepreneurship and Innovation Center, better known as the EIC, to our teams, to this recruitment Zoom. Hello, Centennial, Independence, and Page High School. Before we start, we're going to watch this quick video in case you haven't seen it.
Hi, my name is Gavin Reed.
I'm Patty. I'm a senior at Brentwood.
My name is Delaney Miller, and I am a senior at Page High School.
My name is Caitlin Dozier, and I'm a senior at Brentwood High School.
My name is Michaela. I'm a senior at Independence High School, and I joined the EIC as an opportunity to make friends and learn more about business and entrepreneurship.
What I love about the Entrepreneur Center is I love that everyone is trying to help each other out constantly, and it feels like business time. It's not school.
I really like the EIC because it gives me great opportunities to do great things with business.
It's very welcoming and you get to express your ideas.
The EIC is my favorite class. If you're a creative person and you want access to a bunch of amazing tools and mentors, just amazing teachers, then you should definitely think about coming to the EIC. It's definitely a creative person's happy place, and especially if you like hands-on learning. I love it, and I hope you come and join us at the EIC.
So I'm so happy to introduce all of these teams. Ms. Thomas, our EIC teacher here, will introduce some of those folks that you saw on that video, and they make up some of our teams here at the EIC. I want to talk to you a little bit real quick about the EIC, what it is. It is something that is so unique, not only to Williamson County school system, but the program itself is the only one of its kind in the state, and the facility that we run it out of is the only one in the country. And we are very proud of that and very proud of this facility and what it does. Its open and inclusive nature of everyone. The teams will speak more about that. Just being so non-traditional, an opportunity for you to get out and meet other people and network and hopefully make your business idea become a reality. A lot of things come up. If you're an online student or in the OLP program, you can do both the OLP and the EIC process. Real quick, in your class link, if you would like to see the facility and what it looks like, in your class link, there is an EIC light bulb icon. Click that icon. It comes up to where the Zoom links are. Below the Zoom links, there is a 3D walkthrough button that you can virtually walk through our facility. I encourage you to do that so that you can see that and see our facility. If you are a CTE student or had a CTE class, that is even better. It's very complementary to what we do here at the EIC, but it's not a prerequisite. So without further ado, I'm going to let Ms. Thomas introduce our teams and let you know a little bit more about what we do here.
All right. Anna Laura, if you want to go ahead and start us off and introduce yourself, your team members, what school you guys go to, what business you have, and what you love about the EIC.
Yeah, hi, I'm Anna Laura. My teammates are Nelson and Jacob. I go to Ravenwood, Nelson goes to Brentwood, and Jacob goes to Independence. And we are the founders of Volco Tutoring, which is just a tutoring website, or not a website, but we're a company that hires tutors, seniors in high school to tutor all ages. And yeah, I guess that's us.
All right, Nelson or Jacob, elaborate on what you like about the EIC.
Sure. I like the opportunities that I get through the EIC to meet with people in the community who are real experts. If you go to our website, wilcotutoring.com, WILCO tutoring.com, you'll see kind of the work that experts helped us with on our website. There were website design lectures in the first year course. And the second thing I really like about the EIC is that the opportunities I get to meet. As Anna Laura mentioned, we all go to different high schools. I go to Brentwood, Jacob goes to Independence, Anna Laura goes to Ravenwood, as she mentioned. I really like the opportunity to meet the three of them because because or the two of them, pardon me, because I never would have had the opportunity to meet either of them, I don't believe. So it's really great to get the opportunity to make lots of new friends that will last for a lifetime, hopefully.
Thank you, guys. For the other students that are on here, the chat is open. So if you have questions, feel free as we're going through this to type it into the chat, and we'll get those answered for you from either myself or one of the current students. But Reva, if you want to go ahead and unmute and tell us a little bit about your team and what you do here at the EIC and what you love about it.
Yeah, hi, so I'm Reva. I'm a junior at high school, and my two partners are Patty and Caitlin, and they both are seniors at Brentwood. And we run Unpolished Box, which is basically an all-natural and organic beauty subscription box, just because it's hard to get access to authentic organic products today. And my favorite thing about the EIC is the freedom that you get from it. It's like Dr. Qualls said, it's really like not like your traditional classroom, and it just is a lot of fun to be around like-minded people and just do like fun things that you wouldn't be able to do in a traditional school setting. So, yeah.
Thank you. Sierra, if you want to go ahead and unmute, if you can, and tell us about your team.
Yeah, sorry, I'm sitting outside right now, but Peyton is from Independence, and he's part of my team. And we started a company called Above Blue, where we have stress relievers, and we'd like to send them to our customers every month to help with their anxiety and depression. Something that I really like about the EIC is you never know who you're going to meet, and you end up meeting a lot of new people from a bunch of different schools. You end up working with them really well and meeting lifelong friends. So, yeah.
Thank you, Sierra. Davis and Hayden, I know you're together. Go ahead and unmute and tell us about yourself.
I'm Davis. I'm a junior.
I'm Hayden. I'm a senior.
And we are Respect Your Wishes. We do a funeral-based app/website where you can go in and you can set photos, videos, and say everything you want about your funeral. So we already have that prepared, so you don't have to stress about it when you have no idea like what your family wanted. And then what I really like about the EIC is that it's so hands-on. Like you're never relaxing. It's always just, you're always doing something, and it's just, that's what I like.
What I like about the EIC is you get to meet new people from different schools. I think that's pretty cool because you don't really get that opportunity if you just go to like one school. You just go to Brentwood, you're not gonna really meet kids from like Ravenwood, Independence. And also like it kind of gives you a break from people at Brentwood. So like you get to like just go to EIC and hang out, chill there, meet new people, have your friends there, and also have your friends at Brentwood.
Thank you, guys. Delaney.
Hi, my name's Delaney. I am a senior at Page, and my partner is Michaela, who goes to Independence. She's also a senior. So our business is Volunteens, which is a website and social media, Instagram/Twitter page where teens can go on to find local volunteer opportunities here in Wellington County. What I love about the EIC is the opportunities to grow, because you're going to have a lot of different opportunities like presenting, and you have mentors that you're going to communicate with. I've gotten better at like written communication too, like emails and meeting new people.
Thank you, Delaney. Regan, if you want to unmute and tell us about yours. Regan is one of our first year students here at the EIC. Everyone else who has been talking has been in their second year.
Hi, I'm Regan Wiener with Cold Blooded Coolers, and a couple of members of my team is Bennett Pierce. He's also from Page High School. He's a senior. Graham Harvey, who's a senior at Summit High School, and Parker Tang, who's also a senior at Summit High School. And our cooler is the only iceless cooler on the market, and it uses ice cold packs to keep it cool, obviously. And then what I love about the EIC is just an opportunity to get out of the everyday classroom and think different, like think using like personal, like just you're using your own brain more than just normal school taught things. And yeah.
Thank you. And our last team that we have represented today is Sam. Will you go ahead and unmute? Tell us about who your team member is and what your team does and what you love about the EIC.
So my name's Sam. I'm a senior at Franklin. My partner is Hayden. He goes to Independence. So we're Kuma Pack. We made a backpack that you can basically detach the back off and swing it around front without actually having to take it off. And we're kind of like, we're marketing that towards college students because when you're carrying a backpack around all day, it gets heavy and it's easier to access, basically, is the whole premise behind it.
And what do you love about the EIC?
Honestly, like the building's brand new. It's really nice. I got to meet a whole bunch of new people, like from other schools that I hadn't met before. And honestly, like I value this class more than a lot of my other ones because it teaches me stuff I feel like I'm actually going to use and can apply to later in life. Like I actually do want to start my own business one day. So yeah, really, that's it.
So, Ms. Thomas, I want to piggyback off what Sam said. That's a lot of things that we hear from all of our students is talking about how much they value this class, they value this facility, they value the way things are happening here. We don't call students students. We don't call teachers teachers. We are all business partners here. And when they come here, what a normal day would look like would be as if you're reporting to work. You come in, we have a briefing of, hey, by the end of the day, we would like to be able to do this. Or by the end of the week, we would like to be able to do this. And each of those businesses go and go forth and do those learning outcomes. Now, the Incubator 1 students, like Regan mentioned earlier, that are first level, they may have some more deadlines to hit. However, all the other groups, such as Nelson and Delaney and those groups, they go upstairs. They are self-paced. They do their own thing. They have deadlines they have to meet as well. But they're reporting to a company. One thing I mentioned in the last meeting is we're just scratching the surface with this program. We have integration with other CTE programs here that are locally found at Franklin High School, such as cybersecurity and a coding class that is now kind of our IT development teams. They come in, they work with the teams, they help troubleshoot and problem solve IT solutions. We have an architectural design group that's been working with cold-blooded coolers and help design in the design phase. There's all these aspects that you bring around, the soft skills, being able to talk to folks, being able to, I think of groups with Sierra. She doesn't mind me sharing this, that we sometimes don't always agree on some things within that team, but at the end of the day, you move forward. And that's part of the skill set that you learn here at the EIC. And that's what makes it so unique. I think I'm going to call somebody blindly here, Michaela. And I think this is something that you probably wouldn't get in a normal school setting. Am I right on that?
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's way more relaxed. The teachers are, well, I guess we don't call them teachers, but the advisors, you would say, they're way more like helpful. Like Mr. Qualls always comes up and talks to us and like, it's like, what are you guys doing? Oh, well, we could do this, 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 and this. And he like takes it to the next level. Like, it's like, well, we should do that internationally. Like, it's crazy. And he really gets you thinking, and it really helps us and like motivates us. So it's definitely not like normal class. You are your own team, and then like they come up and really help you. So.
Some aspect we also forgot to mention is the mentors that come in. And I'm going to let Nelson speak to his mentor and how that has helped shape what they do. These mentors come in from private businesses. Every team is assigned a mentor. And just the value of networking with these people, what happened 4 years, 5 years down the road, this networking process that you have with this mentor could turn into a job opportunity later down the road. So Nelson, if you don't mind, speak about your mentors.
Yeah, so our mentor is a patent attorney named Jeremy Sartain. and he's really helped us on like the little things on this, on like in terms of like the law and taxes with our business, because you know that's not something that you're really ever like taught about, but it's great to have somebody who can help you with that, with those small things. And Jeremy is also just like a great, he helps it like direct our business. And also with the EIC, you have a network of other quote unquote catalysts, as we call them. So the Catalyst Network also helped us. There's a PR firm that's involved with the Catalyst Network, and that PR firm actually wrote an article, wrote a press release about us, and sent that article out to other news publications. And there was recently an article in the Williamson Herald and in the Tennessean about our business. So if you go to wilcotutoring.com, you can see those. And the overall, like the mentors and the Catalyst Network have been great to like get connections with the private sector in Williamson County.
And he mentioned something, the access that he has via the Catalyst Network, via the mentors, via the coach folks. These folks are already established businesses, very, very well-established businesses that give us the opportunity to network with them, to put things and resources in your hands. He mentioned the PR firm. Wilco Tutoring, Volunteens, and Above Blue, all three have seen the benefit of that, of being able to be interviewed by the Tennessean and by local newspapers, and also on Channel 4 News coming up soon. So those things are really, really cool and byproducts of just being at this facility. Ms. Thomas, do we have any questions?
We don't have any questions right now, but if you guys want to take a second to think about a question, pop it in on Zoom, and we will get that answered for you.
One thing I was going to mention is, one thing that we failed to mention is the cafe aspect that we have here. We have a food cafe kiosk that the student kids, the businesses can go and purchase food items. We're going to, when the COVID the restrictions are released, we have a chef certified culinary arts program at Franklin that will be stocking this and making to order food items, which is a pretty cool thing, that when you show up here, the three ways of getting here, obviously, if you're at Franklin, you can walk, you can take the bus. We service all 10 high schools, or you can drive your own vehicle here. So the transportation issue is taken care of in some form or fashion. If you cannot get here, that's not an excuse. We'll find a way for you.
The other thing that we get tons of questions about is, how are teams formed? So teams are formed. We take a first little chunk of the school year and we get to know each other, do different activities, different brainstorming stuff. Then you will fill out a form and you'll have an opportunity to work with everybody in your cohort, which is what we call our classes. And you will fill out a form then of your interests, what you want out of a teammate, names that you have met that you really want to work with, and possibly names that you just don't want to work with, and that's okay. And then what I do is I take all that feedback and I form your teams for you. Some teams have been super successful from the beginning, and some we've had to change up. And those are the conversations that we want you to learn how to have within the EIC. So how does this fit into my schedule? It depends on, so we have classes starting at 7 a.m. and our last class gets over at 2:35. And so it fits in your schedule however it needs to. So you'll work with us as well as your counselor to figure out how it needs to fit in your schedule. For students that are not Franklin students, you will also have a travel period to get to and from the EIC. So what do we learn about marketing? So the coolest thing about taking an entrepreneurship class is, yes, we have marketing units, but we also have business law units. We have a finance unit. We have a storytelling unit. And so you learn the whole entire process of a business, not just one aspect of a business. First period is available. We also have a 0 period. So we start at 7 a.m. and 7 a.m. to 7:40 is that 0 period. Are you obligated to take the class once you start? Do you have to take it all 4 years once you start? You do not have to take it all 4 years. You can take it for a year and decide entrepreneurship is not your thing. You like learning the process, but you found out I'm okay without it, and that's okay. Big question. This is important for all of you that are super interested. How do you sign up for the class? On your dashboard, there is right now there's 2 little icons that are light bulbs that say EIC. The one you clicked on to get here just says EIC. The other one says EIC application. You're gonna click on that and fill out that application, and then you will get interviewed and get accepted into the EIC, and then we will work with your counselors in your school to fit it into your schedule. Good questions. Other questions?
Just by a thumbs up, those that are here, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs up emoji if you received an email that specifically said we wanted you to join this because of UScience data. Can you show me that? Thumbs up. So the reason you've got that is obviously your UScience data showed that you were your aptitude and interest were in entrepreneurship, and that's the reason you got that. So if you're interested at all, we encourage you, highly encourage you, come join us, come see it. We'll have an event probably later before school's out, some type of virtual open house or an open house, hopefully if the COVID restrictions are released, that we could potentially have people in here so you could come and see more. But in the meantime, the application window is open and the process of you guys scheduling, I know, are taking place. So talk to your counselor about any more specifics dealing with the EIC.
Dr. Qualls, we got asked this question and I'm unaware of the answer. Have we set a specific deadline for the application?
Yeah, we've got it in March, but we can run it as long as you are communicating with as long as you're communicating with your counselor and you can fit it in your schedule, we'll make it work here. There's no doubt about that. But it's unfortunate. We've had a few things here today. I really wish you guys could see this in person. I wish you could talk to these team members in person because they are truly impressive of what they have done in their short amount of time here. Even with COVID trying to be a hurdle for us, these folks have thrived with their businesses. They're all at certain stages. I love the question about the marketing aspect, and I'm going to go ahead and put Nelson on the spot. His impromptu plugging of his websites were fantastic, which is a marketing ploy, and he's done a really good job. His team has done a wonderful job of that, and they've got employees. They got people coming. I know that Above Blue, Sierra, and Peyton have had a lot of interest of people wanting to pre-order their boxes. Our Patty and their group. I mean, everybody's at kind of different stages right now, and this thing is really neat to see how it can take off and people learning at their own timeline. So please, by all means, if you have any questions, we roughly have, 7 or 8 more minutes. We also have an open Zoom at 1:05 for question and answer. And if you want to join that too, that we'll keep it open for questions.
All right. Any of our Excel or Incubator students have any last things to say that you want to say, what you've learned, what you like about it?
I'd say you definitely get out of it what you put into it. So if you show up and you don't work, then you're not going to get anything done. You definitely have to drive to do it. Yeah.
I'd say if you're planning on taking business or marketing courses in college, then this would be a really helpful class to get you on a fast track there.
Right. Well, thank you guys all so much for coming. My name is Stephanie Thomas. I'm one of the teachers here. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to email me and ask specific questions about the EIC or the application process. Reminder, it's on your dashboard. It's the one that says EIC application. Thank you for taking your time, and let us know what we can do to help. And we are excited to hopefully work with each of you next year and see your creative minds at work here at the EIC.
Thank you for joining us.
So just join the next one? Yep, okay.
Yep, just join the next link. You know how to find the next link, Davis and Hayden?
Yeah, we know how to find it.
Okay, see you there.